And we're back. I'm here with Bill Brooks, and we're putting together some
Summer
amazing
squash
flavors for a squash blueberry pecan dish. Bill is from the Spotsylvania Farmers Market. He's one of the market managers. So we're chopping. Tell us what we're doing now, Bill.
Well, I've got the squash cooking here in the skillet. It's with some butter in it, and it's just sort of sauteing up, getting nice and soft, nice and brown. And it's about to the softness where we add the secret ingredient.
Okay.
This took me a while to figure out when I started trying to make this recipe. And it's actually just a little touch of sugar.
Nice.
So we just take it and sprinkle a little bit of sugar over it and let it go back to cooking.
So does it sort of caramelize then a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It just sweetens it up, and it works very well with the blueberries and the sweetness of the blueberries.
Right.
And you can make this dish with a variety of summer squash. We use the straight neck summer squash with this.
Yeah.
You could use the crook neck summer squash.
Yeah, tell us about some of these. Bill
You
has
could
brought
use
some amazing
some
squash.
patty pan squash, which a lot of folks think look like flying saucers. Sometimes they're green like these. Sometimes you'll see them, they're yellow. And with the crook neck, we would treat it just like these. We just make coins out of it. When I work with a patty pan, I tend to wedge it. I tend to just cut it across, cut the ends off of it, and chop it into wedges. You can also do things with zucchini. These are a few varieties of zucchini. This is a nice striped Romanesco. This is a gold zucchini. This is a gold round zucchini.
Yeah.
I like using these on the grill. You can just paint them with a little olive oil, some herbs on it, or you can put them in a vinaigrette. These round ones actually stuff really well. Just cut the tops of them off, pull the insides out, take that and saute it up with some onions, some mushrooms, some cheese, breadcrumbs, various herbs. And you put this in a steamer and get it soft.
Okay.
Put the stuffing back in, put some cheese on top, put it in the oven and bake it for a little bit.
Great ideas. I see a lot of these different squash, and I'm sort of intimidated by them, so it's nice to know that you can actually do stuff with them. Go ahead.
There's quite a variety of vegetables at the market that you can work with,
Right.
both in terms of colors and taste. And it makes it really nice for folks who are working on a budget. You know,
Absolutely.
folks who are SNAP beneficiaries are often coming to our market, and they have the advantage of getting nice fresh food there.
And tell the viewers, what is SNAP?
SNAP is a Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's what the food stamp program is called these days.
Right.
Okay.
And so if you're a SNAP beneficiary, you can really stretch your dollar at the farmer's market.
That's right. For the first $10 that a SNAP beneficiary uses at the market, we'll match that with a bonus for fresh fruits and vegetables.
That's a great deal.
So,
That's
yes,
a great
it's a very
deal.
good thing.
And then you have access to all these really unusual fruits and vegetables too at such an affordable price, which is just amazing all around.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so
we're
you
at the
chopped
next
up
step here.
something really fragrant. What is this, Bill?
This is lemon balm. It's
Okay.
actually a variety of mint that has sort of a citrusy aroma and taste to it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's
I've
really
worked with
nice.
this. I actually happen to have this in my garden, so I pulled it out of my garden this morning to bring it over. But you can also do this with lemon thyme if you like that citrus flavor, or you can just do it. I've done this recipe with just thyme, just regular thyme, and it works very well.
Right.
So we're going to just take that. If you want to just kind of sprinkle that over the squash now.
Okay, this?
Yep. We're
Give it a
just gonna
sprinkle.
put that in and mix it in, and the heat will start to cause
Release
those
some of that
aromas
flavor,
to
yeah.
release the oils, and it'll work into the squash.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It's just lemony and
We need a couple handfuls of the pecans at this point in
okay.
time.
so this gives a little crunch.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm thinking about food, I think about taste, I think about color, and I think about texture.
Right.
And this is the texture. It gives it a nice little crunch to it. It'll roast up just a little bit.
Perfect.
Oops. One wanted to jump ship right there, but hey, that's the way it goes
That's the fun of
sometimes.
cooking.
Yeah.
Now you
Now-
use blueberries.
Yes, and blueberries are nice both flavor-wise, and with the yellow squash, it adds a nice color element.
Right.
You have to be careful with the blueberries though, because you can't overheat them. You have to wait till the very last minute.
Okay.
Otherwise you end up with purple squash when they burst.
Right, an explosion of blue.
Yes.
All right, so we've got most everything going. So how do we finish off the recipe?
Well, all we need to do is let these get nice and soft and brown,
Okay.
and they're getting pretty close to that.
Now, does this get baked, or is
No.
it finished right on the stove?
Finished right on the
Oh,
stove.
so that's so easy.
Yeah, it's a very simple recipe. I like it that way, yeah.
And what's your favorite way of eating this? As a side dish, or?
I'll usually eat this as a side dish. Yeah, I wouldn't treat this as the main course. Although there's good nutrition in this with the nuts and the berries and the squash. There's quite a bit of good nutrition in it.
And families are always looking for different side dishes to sort of refresh their favorite entree. So this is a great one. And there's so many squash. So a lot of families that are home gardening, they've got an abundance of squash and they don't know what to do, and they're tired of making the same old zucchini bread and sauteed squash. So this is a fun way to do that.
And my experience has been that children really like this. The combination of the squash and the blueberries, there's a little bit of sweetness there. They really like the flavor of it. You can't go wrong when you're working with butter either in terms of flavor.
Right, so this has been a lot of fun. I want to invite Elizabeth Borst back here. We've had such a great episode here, just showcasing all that the Spotsylvania Farmers Market has to offer. We started with a tour, came back to the kitchen, made a couple of great recipes, which I'm very excited to eat. So I want to thank both of you, Bill and Elizabeth from the Spotsylvania Farmers Market, tireless managers who make the market just awesome week after week, bringing new producers in every year, and it's been such a joy to be a consumer there.
Well, we want to thank you because you're such a great proponent of the market. You help publicize what we're doing. You help talk about the importance of eating plant-based foods.
I'm a farmer's market junkie, I have to admit. So, and thanks also to our sponsor, Mary Washington Hospital. This has been a fabulous episode. We hope you'll tune in again. And so, that's it for Dr. Yum. We want to wish you health, wellness, and a wonderful life.